Hero i gra.
Assassin's Creed Valhalla, witajcie. No i co, zostały praktycznie tylko misje, w sumie misja fabularna, więc to będzie chyba przedostatni odcinek. Mi się wydaje. A dawno nie robiliśmy.
No need.
Dobra. Także kobieta zadowolona, to lecimy z misją.
I want to see the Alliance map.
I został ostatni teren. ...340. No to w sumie chyba... najwyższy poziom, jaki był potrzebny do jakiegokolwiek terenu. No to let's go.
Hamptonshire, the last Saxon stronghold.
And very heavily guarded. King Alfred is preparing for war. You will meet tremendous resistance.
As will Alfred. Is Guthrum Jarl there with his army?
He is. He and Ubba have gathered a sizable force and intend on launching an attack on Alfred soon. If we support their assault, England will fall to us. A pagan land where a multitude of gods may freely roam.
Let's go.
I will go to Hamptonshire and speak with Guthrum. Send word to our allies to gather in the Thames just outside the Shire.
I will. May the gods share in this, our final victory.
Oh.
What is it?
Eivor, you must not go. You must not. The signs, the portents, they shout and veil. Your leaving will be our doom.
Speak clearly, Volker. What have you seen?
I have thrown the bones. I have stirred the offal of beasts, and in the rising steam I saw the end of it all. Though this battle you may win, this war you will not. Your foe will be your master. Your hope will be your grief. This is fate. Our fate.
I thank you for this, Volker. But the yarns of fate are too frayed for me to follow now. I owe this fight to my friends and allies, and I will see it through.
Go then, with great care. But know that the home you leave will not be the home to which you return.
O kurde. O kurde, no. Dobra. Gdzież to mam się udać?
I'm nearing where?
Eivor, you come at Guthrum's call. It is good to see you.
And you, Soma. There's an uneasy peace here. Both armies with their hackles up. Was blood spilled?
No, we took Wareham without resistance. These Saxons accompany their lord as we stand beside Guthrum.
So this fort is not the sum of his ambitions. Guthrum's plan is to bring the Saxons to the table.
If he can win the peace without a fight, he will do so.
And how likely is that?
Just now they sit on their thumbs in the church, talking in circles. Come, I will take you to him.
Jestem ciekaw, jak to się zakończy.
Who is Guthrum meeting here? Is it Alfred?
That's right. The king of the West Saxons has agreed to negotiate. Seems we have him on the back foot.
Guthrum should be careful. Alfred speaks with Loki's tongue.
Guthrum is not a babe at teat, Eivor.
Nor is Alfred. If he has come, it is for his own advantage.
Then give us counsel. Stand by Guthrum, show our strength. The king of Hayseeds will soon be humbled, trust me.
We took this town as if it were a straw hall. Do not challenge me, Elf King.
Your show of swagger and strength has my attention, Guthrum. But we agreed on terms. What more do you want?
The crown of Wessex.
Wessex has a king, and that king has the backing of the Almighty. Yours is a fever dream, Dane.
We need not ask for it, Goodwin. We will take it. as we've taken all the kingdoms of England.
Ah, Eivor. Our blunted tool returns, Lord.
I have given you all I care to. A Danegeld to leave Wareham. You swore an oath upon the cross and that pagan hammer.
And when you scurry back to whatever shit-soaked hovel you crawled from, we will release your men.
Speak again, handmaid, and I will feed your tongue to Eivor's raven.
A fair trade. We already have your cock.
Are we done with this pissing contest? If Guthrum has given you his word, then he will honor it. We will leave this town.
You have one day. Do not test the king's patience further, or our men will return to Wareham with force.
And if you doubt my conviction, know that the Avon River near Uffentune runs red with the blood of your countrymen.
Well,
My commander, what did his men cry as he fell? Ula? Uba? Yes, that was it. Remember, you have taken my silver. In return, I expect your honor. I will await news of your retreat in Chippenham.
Uber dead? It cannot be. Gods, I will tear that Saxon's skin from his bones if this is true.
Alfred hisses with a snake tongue, but he gains nothing from this lie.
When news of this spreads through the camp, no Saxon will survive the day.
You swore upon the cross.
Oh, I have no intention of cowing to that milk sack. Now more than ever, I will take his throne and his head.
In Winchester, Alfred used me as a tool and cast me aside. So let the betrayer be betrayed. We'll burn this village to the ground. After that, we take care of Alfred.
królewskie przepowiednie. Już się leją?
Burn Wareham to the ground! Make it a Saxon pyre! Roll shadows fish me! Let vengeance steer your swords! We had a truce!
Palcie się! Ale nie ja. Okej, mam chata, jest, które można podpalić. Ten tu kurde twardy jest, z dwoma walczył. Dobra. Jakieś chaty. A tutaj ogólnie pewnie trzeba szukać i podpalać. No to pewnie będzie taka dosyć mocna wojna, bym powiedział. No tu są, dobra. Dobra, spichlerz. I jeszcze może jedna chatka? No właśnie. I będzie chyba wszystko. No, kurde no. Dołącz do Somy.
Their prayers go unanswered this day. We should find Soma.
They'll not pursue us when they have fires.
Pewnie walczy.
Do not lose your nerve!
This place is routed, Soma.
Good work. We leave now. There are forest ruins just east of here, along the road. Come on, men, move!
Okej, chyba nikt nie będzie nas śledził, co? Windman's Wood.
Saxons ahead!
I cyk. Nie macie jakichś słodkości albo coś? Typu sztaby niklu albo czegoś?
Where's your king now, Saxons? Cowering like a mouse! Holding owns you!
Nice. Dobrze się broni włócznik.
For Uba! Your soil!
Every soul we meet sent to their god! Let us keep moving!
Hehe. Załatwione.
More Saxons! Draw your weapons!
I cyk. Nie, to po prostu jest tak zrobione.
Keep moving!
For Uba! His blood soaks your soil!
Keep moving!
Kto się tam podpalił i tak krzyczy? No jak ktoś padł.
Every Saxon is eager to meet their maker!
Nie soma?
I'll finish
Let's rip the dog off!
Jakiś się mocny zrobiłem, czy coś mi się wydaje? Albo ci są tacy słabi jacyś. Bo bardzo duże obrażenie robi. Jakoś mi się wydawało chyba mniejsze ostatnio. Ale mogę się mylić. Dobra, trochę pożywionka. Oj, ostatnia, już całkiem na samym końcu będzie dosyć pewnie gruba walka. Już nie mogę doczekać. Co my tu mamy? Aha, filmik.
We can rest here a moment. Now, tell me what you know of that breaker of rings. Weak and wretched troll.
Alfred is a wily fox. He appears frail, but draws upon an inner strength. He will not be easy to oust.
Fury will fuel my army and my claim.
It will not be enough. You must find a weakness.
Yes, that is why I called you here. Do you balk at the opportunity to bury the Saxon king?
I must first hear a plan to balk at.
Alfred spoke of Chippenham, a squat hovel of sheep and peasants.
So why does he go there, and not to Winchester? Your scouts must know. They're the best in England.
A holiday feast, their Saxon Christ Mass. Alfred will warm his heels by the fire, while Uba lies cold in an English field.
I have called upon my allies to join us in this fight, but I must know where to send them. Is Chippenham our final prize?
It is. But I will need my men for the coming fight as well. The hostages Alfred took. If there is a chance to save them.
We will not lose more friends today. Where are they held?
A place further ahead through this forest. They call it Hampton Blockade.
Soma, ride north to the Thames and lead my allies south. They should be gathered by now.
I will.
Gather on the river passing Chippenham. The rest of you set up camp there. I called you Raven Feeder once. At Porchester, you were as hot-headed as Thor. You have become a true leader, Eivor.
There's much to come, Guthrum, before we can rest with mead in our hands and songs in our ears.
I will crush Alfred's skull with my bare hands if Uba is dead.
We cannot dwell on this, even if it's true. If you want the throne, only strategy will deliver it.
Or bloody wrath will steal it. I will follow this Alfred, hound his heels. Revenge burns within me.
A wise man once told me, we do not dash ourselves against hopeless courses. We arrive unexpected, strike swift.
You turn my words against me now, Wolf-Kissed.
I took them too hard in my darkest times, my friend.
And Sigurd? He is back with you?
My brother's story is a long one, and for another time. Ridding the land of a strong ruler will make Wessex harder to tame.
You almost sound like you respect him, Eivor.
I've come to understand the trials of leadership, Guthrum. It is hard not to, when you cradle something as fragile as life within your hands.
Czemu tak jakoś... O kurde. Naokoło się czaili nawet. Dobra, tak sobie zerknę tylko na chwilkę. Aha, to jest tu i przez to tak. Myślę, że trochę bliżej oni są. No sobie... Może zobaczymy się na miejscu. Okej, chyba będzie można normalnie jakoś podejść do tego bez... Bez jakiejś zabawy. Chyba, że trochę się poskradam.
Draw attention here.
Fuck. Serio? Chciałem mu szczelić w tę platformę, żeby właśnie szybko padł. Ale tak też może być. Ale chyba będę i tak musiał tutaj walczyć, bo... Nie wiem, czy ma sens w ogóle jakieś takie przedłużanie tego. I cyk. Już jednego mniej. Ojoj. Zasłoniło. Dlatego chyba nie widziałem, jak go tarczą rozwala. O! Wolni, wolni. Tu są jeszcze inni chyba, nie?
Guthrum, some of your men.
A tutaj.
There. This is the blockade. The hostages must be in these buildings. What is your plan?
We can tread quietly so as not to alert the guards.
There is a campsite up north in Chippenham. Go there.
As long as I can cut these down. Any last words?
Kurde. A niby miało być po cichu. Ale chyba nikogo nie zaalarmowali. Przynajmniej mam nadzieję. Ale jeszcze nie wszystkich uratowałem.
I can raid this place in moments with my crew.
I will follow your lead.
Can you see your men?
No, but we must keep looking.
Dobra, tu jest jeden.
Think he kept his word? He swore he would not kill them.
I cannot say for certain. Just hope we fight them soon.
Oni gdzieś są tutaj pochowani. Na dole.
Hand them over. Alfred demanded it.
We will save them, Guthrum. Stay calm.
Tutaj chyba pewnie się lepiej dostanę. Aha, nie, to jest ta zapora. I tutaj nie, ale... Coś tu jest? Aha, nie bardzo, czyli nie tutaj, okej. Pewnie pilnują wejścia właśnie do nich. Gdzieś tu? Chyba tędy jednak.
Are you Guthrum's men?
Aye. Free us and we will fight by your side.
No właśnie.
You are a true friend. Thank you.
I uwolnieni.
Spat at me will die.
You will have your chance, but don't be foolhardy. Let your steps take you far from here to a camp near Chippenham.
Gdzieś ty się tam zatrzymał.
I Need no thanks, Guthrum. Let us speak more when we are safely away.
Się zablokował chyba tutaj. Gdzieś. Serio? Tutaj jesteś do góry? No, chodź no tu. Chyba, że sobie odejdę stąd, to jakoś się tam poradzi, jak wyjdę poza tereny tego obozu. Jakoś może przeniesie albo coś? Bo się ewidentnie tam zaciął. Chyba, żeby załatwić tych kurde pozostałych żołnierzy, co tutaj są. No bo, no nie wiem. Po tej ostatniej aktualizacji właśnie jest tak, że nie ma i one-hitowego strzału na tego, na skrytobójstwo. No i nara. No kurde. Chyba będę musiał zapisać i zresetować, bo on się tu ewidentnie zaciął. Nawet misja chyba przez to dalej nie pójdzie naprzód, dopóki on tutaj będzie tkwił. No, możecie zepchnę stąd. Nie, muszę chyba szybki zapis, szybkie wczytanie zrobić, bo to nie wyjdzie. O ile się nie będzie, o ile nie będzie tak, że to zapiszę, a on będzie w tym samym miejscu i nadal się tam zaklinuje. No i nic się nie wysikał. Dobra. To widzimy się za chwilę, nie? Aby sobie zapiszę i wczytam. Dobra, chyba się... Okej, jest. Odblokował się. No i tak muszę iść gdzieś tam za nim. No i teraz już pójdziemy do przodu. What the hell? Jak równo biegną, kurczę, no. No teraz już nie, ale przez chwilę równiutko biegli. Okej, daleko to mamy iść. No.
We're safe here. Let us speak, Guthrum. You should join your people at the camp. Even a surprise takes preparation.
Your bravery, your leadership, Eivor. You wear it well. You have grown much since last we spoke.
You judged me fairly, Guthrum. Harsh though your words were. But I do not make the same mistake twice.
How is your brother Sigurd?
He lives, a changed man. But he is free of full case torment. That at least was a deed well done.
Will this all be worth it in the end? Everything we have done? Everything we have sacrificed to win this land? Sometimes I dream of soothed black furrowed earth. And blood seeping from seedlings. poisoning our future.
We must believe our way of life will survive. Our fates are woven, but our deeds forge our destiny.
And so to our final battle. We will wait for you at the camp.
Dwa punkciki. Dobra, zobaczmy, gdzie jest ten obóz. O, czyli w sumie będziemy widzieć je na miejscu. Okej, obóz wypadowy. Jesteśmy. A tu mogę rozmawiać z Guttrumem. Jesteś tam na górze, ale z tymi tutaj sobie...
Gidrich, after Rochester, I was not sure you would come again.
I've chosen my side. It would sooner bet a hog than allow Alfred to pillage the land of love.
Guthrum will trample Alfred's ambitions like weeds in the dirt. Mercia might rise further yet.
Perhaps I shall one day sit upon the throne of all England. King Gidrich the drunken ass.
I'll raise a cup to that.
Wszyscy sojusznicy.
Anglo boys, have you brought your mothers with you?
My mother is worth 10 of your men.
I do not doubt it. I have seen those strong Saxon hens clucking round the hearth as you farmers play with your cocks.
Ha! And she'd welcome you in Colchester, Billy. Better than those sour-lipped thing.
Look, you Saxon bedwetters, here is a real warrior.
Billy, what tales are you weaving for these surf-down Saxons? Do not make me regret supporting your Jarldom.
Eivor, you know I will take your childhood scrapes and secrets to the pyre.
Good. I would hate for something to happen to you in the coming fight.
Ha! Such fiendish ribaldry between you two. You laugh in the face of fear, tweak old man Death's beard.
I will do my mother and my lord proud today, Eivor.
O, ten młody.
The Lord knows I've not been the best of sons.
Good to see your spirits high. Fight well, my friends, and we'll feast together in victory.
Ha! And she'd welcome you in Colchester, Billy. Better than those sour-lipped thanes who haunt our hall.
Okej.
Tefter, it is good to see you.
I gave you my word. Besides, Alfred's faith is strict and he has no love for pagans.
You have changed much from that god-whipped boy. That is good to see.
And you taught me a lot, Eivor. Our time together was... well, it taught me much.
I'm glad, Tefter.
In fact, I composed a poem for the occasion. Would you like to hear it?
Later, Tefter. I have many allies to greet before the battle. Stay safe and well until then.
No to jest tam, gdzie spalili tego króla.
Finir, stand tall. A light heart lifts all those around them.
Ah, Eivor! Who would not be joyous, raving at your side?
And how do you feel about bringing sorrow to the Saxons on their holy day?
It darkens my mood. I have learned some of the Christ Lord's teachings. He preaches peace where our gods delight in battle.
Let their delights be ours, then. We have many battles to wage before the end.
And I will be beside you for them all. My axe ready and my heart stout.
Tu ktoś się kryje? A, ten.
Deolav, you have come again at my call.
I have, but this does not sit well with me, Eivor. This is a Christian feast, and the people here are not soldiers.
I come only for Alfred.
Innocents will die for your ambitions. I am your ally now, but after this, I must turn back to Mercia. I have much to repent.
So long as I do not lose your friendship, your oath will be fulfilled.
Aż kurde, trochę wracają wspomnienia z tych misji, co żeśmy robili.
Eivor, it's good to see you.
Tutaj w London.
Jakiej and Stowe. I released you from your debt, and yet you came.
London is quiet enough, and Stowe here felt the sharp stab of conscience.
Could not let you down, Eivor. That's not what an honorable man does. So here I am, despite my reservations.
And you, brother. I did not think you would be here either.
I have seen to my brother, sent him to Valhalla with grave goods. I am done with sorrow, Eivor. Now I am bloody angry.
No właśnie. Co tu jeszcze jest? Soma? A, i ten.
I know.
A nie, to nie Soma.
This last of Ray, I hope the debt will be cleared. I long to return home to our own warm hearth.
There you are, Raven.
Lufina, my old friend. And I see you have convinced your husband to stumble southwards.
I couldn't let her carve all the glory for herself. Lufina was just boasting of her heroics in Sussex.
She took the fort single-handed, while the rest of us sat back and sipped mead. You should have seen her.
I have come to make sure my warrior wife's enthusiasm for battle does not get her slaughtered.
Have you ever met a woman less in need of a guardian than me, Eivor?
You will have one nonetheless.
Ja chyba ze wszystkimi już pogadałem, czyli można do Guttruma. Tak to się odmienia? Podejść? Guttrum?
Eivor, you made it unscathed.
They came from all over England.
Przemowa?
I never thought it possible, Eivor, that you would rally Saxons and Norse under your black-feathered banner.
They see the tyranny of this elf king. He would crush them all under heel and plug their hearts with his god.
So what is the plan, Eivor?
When is their feast day?
A few nights from now, but their revelry has already begun. We should attack now.
That is unwise. Soldiers pace the paths of the village.
Then the night of the feast, under cover of darkness. That is when we will strike.
Uba will not have died in vain.
We await your instructions, Eivor.
Pogadałem już z nimi.
But whatever happens, Alfred is mine.
They are not expecting us. We should not meet much resistance on the way.
Then quietly through the fields. It will already be too late once they see us.
Your young Saxons can be our eyes to the west. Better to keep their soft hands away from the conflict.
My scouts reported that a few nobles have arrived for the festivities already.
Good. If we capture the Thanes, there will be no danger when I confront Alfred.
And we could persuade them to support a new king of Wessex. I will subdue the lords.
Take Deolaf and Tefta with you. They could prove useful in convincing the Thanes. Rhoda, take Edki and Stowe and capture the garrison. Make quick work of any Saxons that dare cross into the village.
Gladly, Eivor.
We each know our parts. May they blunt their swords against our might. Tonight, Wessex's last resistance will crumble.
I follow you, Eivor.
And I.
Be ravening wolves and croaking ravens. Stand firm, your axe arms strong, and together, we will win this final battle. And remember, Alfred is mine. Soma, with me. Everyone else, go quickly to the village.
Nie miało być to po cichu, ale tutaj kurde takie huczne przemowa trochę mogła tam lekkie podejrzenie przywołać.
Advance! Be on the lookout for any stray guards.
No coś czuję, że tutaj chyba Alfred to mógł przewidzieć. Że to się tak szybko jednak nie skończy.
Get to the village and wait for my signal. Won't be gentle with this one. Let's smoke the rat out of his god's house.
A, czyli ogólnie zabijacie wszystkich po cichu, tak? Okej, jakoś tak tutaj ominąć żołnierzy. Ty jesteś tu, to w sumie kurde już tak ten. Tutaj chyba będę mógł sobie ładnie wejść. To otwieramy. A jego tu nie...
Face me, and I will spare the last of Wessex my torch.
Did you think my king would turn his back on you, Eivor? When your knife is smeared with the blood of Wareham?
Stand aside, Goodwin. I come for Alfred.
Alfred is long gone. And this good Christian feast, a cup of honey wine, to trap some wasps.
Where is he?
Calling his allies to his side. All those who wish to see Wessex under one god. You cannot win England with your sorry crew of deluded farmers and godless fools.
At least I wouldn't leave them to die as I scurried through the corn husks like a rat.
You have no understanding of duty, the loyalty I freely give. His plan for England, for the world, is worth the cost of my life.
Then sing your tuneless hymns.
Come, Raven Feeder. Do your worst.
Walka.
I have no fear of death. This battle is only the beginning.
Only darkness will come.
Boom. Goddammit, mnie tu zaskoczył troszkę. Bum, nara. Kurde no. Nie jest jakiś... podpalił to chyba. To był silny atak czy słaby, bo już teraz nie wiem. Ale okej, załatwiony.
You are beaten, Goodwin.
Beaten? No, not so. By my death, my lord may live.
Alfred used you, fool. He threw you in my path. For what? He only delays what is inevitable.
Kill me then. It makes no odds. For here you stand, bloody and breathless, no closer to my king, no closer to his throne. This island will never be your home, Eivor. You will not subdue her with vicious force, or win her with cocksure words. We Saxons will always stand firm, shoulder by shoulder against thieves and tyrants, whose envious eyes fall upon England.
No. I will use you as you used me. A few hours in the company of my men, and you will lead us to your Sparrow King.
That I cannot allow.
Załatwi się? No to poświęcenie. Wow. Dziwnie przeszedł.
The men of Wessex! They came from every house and hovel!
For glory!
Summer!
For Valhalla!
No!
You're finished.
Dobra, ja sobie tutaj zakończę odcinek i sobie w tym miejscu też zacznę kolejny. Także wielkie dzięki za oglądanie. Na razie. Hej!